Alright guys, welcome to a new episode. Well, I've done some changes around here. I've extended this road, got some chickens, and I finished the row of houses that we started last episode. Basically, this this old part of town is going to serve as a breeding ground. I guess that when the city gets bigger, I'm going to go back here and kind of fix things up a bit, but as of now, I just need as many legal houses as possible. Oh, yeah, didn't finish there. But there is still one thing we need, and we really need it. That is sheep. So what I've done is I've just made a simple kind of enclosure here, and I just want to get a couple of sheep so we can at least get a bed. Also made this. This is basically a really simple railway station. So I am going to make some simple rails at some point between different parts of the city, but that is still far ahead. But I want to kind of reserve some central space for it and kind of sketch out how I wanted them to look. Of course, there's going to be like a central station in the hub of the city, but for now this will have to do. So let's go look for some sheep. This area, I've been here once just looking around, and what I found was another ravine. I haven't been down there yet. Probably saving that for a later episode so we can go caving, but since we went caving a bit last time, I guess we'll have to wait until the next episode. I'm gonna just grab that coal though, because I really need some coal here. Yeah, just a couple of pieces of coal, and let's head out. So yeah, this is kind of a small plains biome between some hill biomes. There should be possible to find some wool here, or some sheep. Only thing I'm able to find though is, you know, stupid chickens. I don't need you guys. I will grab these though, because I don't have any sugar canes. I'm gonna need them for an enchantment table somewhere down the line. I should probably just pick it up. Yeah, nothing here. If you hear some sounds in the background, that's my dog. He's just a small puppy and he's not sounding happy right now, but he'll probably calm down. Oh, yeah. So yeah, the other day I did a tour of oh, a sheep. Yeah, I did a tour of the Oasis in on Coast server. CoStar is basically running a survival multiplayer private server, so you have to be whitelisted to get in. But well, as long as you got the money and you behave, you can get in. So if you want like a new server to play on, then that is an interesting server. Of course, I think it's $7 a month, so you have to pay up, but still, it is, in my opinion, worth it, because you get a server with whitelisting and proper moderation, and people are basically adults there. The community is great, and there's a lot of good projects. I'm actually probably going to end up visiting Corey's area, because he's doing like a village renovation project on that server, and I'll probably end up giving you a tour of that in the next couple of days, I guess. It should be interesting. Yeah, to enough. It should be interesting to see actually how he planned to do it, because I might get some or steal some ideas from him. He's a decent builder, and he's not afraid of, you know, starting a big project if he needs to. Let's see if I can remember actually the way back. Yeah, I remember those things. Seriously, the world generation Yeah, good job. Work job. Right, I'm just going to lead these sheep back to the town and we'll meet up there. Look at these guys. Poor guys, forced to live in the desert when all they really want is to run around and eat grass. Oh well, and yeah, I know they won't regrow their wool, but that's not the point right now. I just needed a couple of them for safekeeping, so I can move them later on, because I do have plans for like a farm area with a couple of wheat farms and, you know, a barn and all that stuff, just to make, you know, it look kind of authentic, because you know, a proper city has some farming right outside it, you know, and I think that will look great. So at least now we have the sheep we need, and at a later date I'll probably go get some cows and maybe a couple of pigs too, though I don't like the pigs because, well, the cows give better food and they're not as annoying in my opinion. So yeah, I was kind of planning on starting to expand some stuff right now, but I guess I have to do some preparations first. But the important thing right now is, well, ta-da! We have a bed, and which means we can actually skip the nights, which makes it much easier to, you know, keep the villagers safe, and we don't have to, you know, run around for several minutes every time, or as in last time, almost 10 minutes, just to get back if we die. And if you have seen my playstyle for now, I'm probably going to die again, you know, and that's probably the reason why I don't play this hardcore, because trying to build something like this and gather the resources, do all that stuff, if I were doing this hardcore, it probably would take a lot of focus away from the building aspects of it. And I love playing hardcore. I love, you know, the whole survival thing. I might actually do like an ultra hardcore multiplayer thingy in hopefully not too long, and I guess I'll probably record most of that, if not all of that, and so you can see that I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing that stuff too. But in this series, well, we're mainly gonna focus on building and some caving, of course, because you always have to do some caving. Yeah, look at these guys. Look at this guy. Yeah, they're starting to, you know, move in here, and I don't know, it seems like there's more villagers around now. I think one there and two guys. No one in here. Maybe there aren't any more yet. One guy in here. No, we're still on the same amount. Hopefully they're going to start reproducing soon, because I really want to see, you know, the small villagers. But I might not have enough houses, because I believe they only start reproducing when there's like an abundance of houses. There will always be a couple of them empty, and there might be just basically a point where they start reproducing again, and then they'll make a couple more, and I'll have to make a couple more houses and just keep it going. I'll actually look that up on the wiki right now, and I'll be right back. Right, I looked it up, and it seems like they will spawn until the number of adult villagers are around 0.35, or basically 1/3 of the doors, or, you know, houses. All of these should act as houses for them. So 5, 6, 7, we have 8, 9, 10 houses. This should then only be able to support like 3.5 villagers, which means that we need to build a couple more houses, and then they will start mating, and they won't stop mating until the number of adult villagers are above a certain number. So as long as the kids haven't grown up yet, they will continue mating, which means that we might end up with a couple more villagers than by the formula. But yeah, so I guess that since we have, I think we have 4 of them, we need, say a third, we need 12 houses. We need 13 or maybe 14 houses just to make them start mating. So I guess that I'll probably just make a couple of more like apartments for them. Maybe I'll move these trees or something. Oh, this is not a good place to put it because it's too kind of narrow here. I don't know. I guess I'll just make something really simple somewhere, and just to get them breeding. Maybe a couple of sheds, maybe nothing fancy. And we can of course just remove them when we got some more proper housing up and running. So yeah, I'll do that, and we'll see what happens. Right, these should be recognized as proper houses. So, and the wiki said that a villager had to kind of discover and initiate or something the house itself, so it isn't actually added to the village like a proper house before one of the villagers enter it. So maybe you want to go in, guy? Come on, it's a beautiful house. Sure, look. Yeah, get in there. This is your home now. Maybe when he opens the door, I don't know. Hopefully, yeah, I think he should have discovered that house now. I don't know. This is I don't really understand the rules governing this stuff, and I kind of thought that they should mate until at least there's like maybe 1.5 villagers per house, so that you kind of get natural pairings and stuff like that. But it seems like the villagers are really lonely creatures. They would like to have at least like 2 or 3 houses each, just so they don't feel you know, poor or something. I don't know. The villagers are part of the 33%, you know, or 35%, so they're kind of snobby. Yeah, but yeah, I think I'll just wait out around here for a while, just see if the villagers actually want to visit their new fantastic houses. Maybe they'll start mating, and you can see, you know, a small kid running around, just derping around. Hopefully. Maybe you want some chicken? No, you don't want any chicken. No, I can see that. Right, I'll be right back. You know what, guys? We're going to cheat a bit here. I figured out that basically what they need is any door, no matter how it's placed and if it's part of an existing house or not, will count as one house. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of flood this with some extra doors just to get a couple more testificates breeding, and then we could probably just tear that hut down, because I want to have like a healthy population, so we have some margins if we suddenly get some zombies or something. Oh, he initiated that door and probably the other one, so maybe they will actually start doing some breeding now. I want to see a couple of small guys just running around here, and then we can probably just remove that really ugly shed, because I don't like doing it, because I feel that it's kind of just like the quick and dirty way of getting some extra villagers here. But as of now, since we have such a small village, and I was hoping when we started that we would get like at least a medium-sized village, not this kind small thing, that we will have like maybe a population of 8 to 10 villagers, so we had some error margins. Because right now, if 2 villagers die or 3 villagers die, we have a problem, because then we don't have any more villagers, and that would be catastrophic. We need to be able to breed them to healthy numbers. So hopefully this will give them a bit of a boost, and we might see some small guys running around in not too long. I won't change these though. I was oh, wow. what do we have here? I think that's, yeah, cool. So yeah, that seemed to work. That's cool. Maybe if you can get, because he will take some time to actually grow up, and that means that the guys will continue breeding, or the other two guys will probably breed and give us at least one guy more, and then we could tear that ugly ass shed down. Yeah, so I'll be back a bit later. Look at this, you guys. A healthy, functioning village with, you know, people in it. This is starting to look up. Of course, I want to remove those trees there. They were just there because I need like a temporary farm. Hey, little guy. Look at him run. It warms my heart. Alright, so the reason why I'm up here right now is because it's time to finish up this episode, and I wanted to talk a bit about my plans for the future here. What I'm thinking right now is that we'll leave the jungle alone because that kind of gives like a cool backdrop, but we will probably expand to the borders over here. I want to use this area as kind of a farmland and then start building more residential stuff inwards into the desert. Maybe build some more proper like high rises and some factories and stuff over here, I guess, down by the river, because, well, traditionally all kind of, you know, manufacturing and stuff like that would be close to the river because that was the primary mode of transportation, you know, back in the day. So I think that would look good. I can maybe make something over there or something too. But yeah, I think we'll actually stop here. It doesn't seem like there's any more baby villagers, but I might need a couple more doors or something like that to make that happen. It's not that important right now though, because now that guy grows up, we'll at least have some people running around, so I think we'll be safe from zombies. And I think we'll start the next episode. I'll go get some more resources and we'll start a proper farm area. So I'll probably start by leveling this out a bit and maybe filling in that piece of water so we have like a big area, and we'll build a ginormous wheat farm and maybe a barn and stuff. So that might take a couple of episodes, but it should be fun. We'll get to do some cool building. So yeah, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.